Hello and welcome to Smooth Racing with King Posh. Today, guys, I want to show you the tune on this Jaguar Xj220. Now, it's not shared, it's not saved. I just did the video on the Ford GT40, and now I'm just going right to this. This thing's an S1-900, and it's got 600 horsepower. So let's get right into this sweet ride. Now, this thing was a dream car, a favorite car. I got to see one before in Las Vegas once. But growing up, I wanted this. I had little miniature, Hot Wheels versions of this. I had one of those bigger versions, the 1/18 scale, whatever those things are, the bigger ones, where you can just open up everything and check it all out. It's a sweet car. It looks fast, even in today's standards. It looks brand new. It looks exotic, supercar, absolute wicked car. And the one thing I love about this is just that V6. I mean, the V6 with twin turbos. It was revolutionary at the time to have a V6 and push over 200 miles an hour. Usually you would think, oh, hey, you need a V12, V10, something like that. But just out of it, I was like, wow, a little six-cylinder is pushing this car well past 200 miles an hour. Was insane for my mind when I was third or fourth grade when this came out in '93. I was just blown away by it. It's a very sexy car all the way around. It's so space aged, spaceship like. When you're a kid, you're like, wow, look at that car, it's like a spaceship. It's even got the boost gauge on the side there. Big speedo, goes 360 kilometers an hour, top end. Big tack in the middle, goes to 8,000 RPMs, and we definitely hit it with this. But yeah, I love this Jaguar. It's right up there, no problem. So let's first take it outside. Let's enjoy the car. Just take it around a little bit, and then we're just going to take it around the short little drive. As you can tell, there is a roll cage in there. It is what it is. Right off the bat, it's right up there. It doesn't redline, bounce the red line right off the, first gear there on hard acceleration. So it's good there. This thing turns. And I threw on my most recent racing tune. It's been working really well. So if you haven't seen those videos, you're going to see the tune on here. Absolute fun. So let's get right into it, show you guys what I've done to it. I haven't even taken it on a race yet, but I'm pretty solid on the tune itself. I'm certain it'll be fun. As you can tell, it's not there, but yeah, let's get into what I've done to this thing. So it's got the stock drivetrain. As you know, it's rear-wheel drive. Name of the video. Aha. It is, stock front bumper. There is no downforce. As you can tell, it takes it up to an S2. We want to be an S1. And also stock rear wing. You can get rid of the rear wing on this car, and it just looks weird. So why would you want to do that? It is what it is. And it's got a race tire compound. The fact that if you look at this, it almost like the car gets lower by taking off the, the lettering. And that's what we had to do. All right. It's got 17s in the front, and oh wait, yeah, it's got, you know, let's go back to it. It's got max 305s in the front, 17-inch, and then 18-inch 355s in the rear. All right, there's what the original rims look like to get all that speed out of it. Like I said, there's 17s in the front and 18s in the rear. Alright, stock clutch. Anything higher, it would go right to an S2. I dialed this thing in. Alright, got the race transmission and a sport drive line. Tried to go for the race, goes up, you know. Alright, you got a race differential. Here you got the race brakes. And you actually have drift springs and dampers on here. Trying to get this thing as low as possible. As you can tell, there's still a wheel gap on this. You know, if you use the race springs, your ride height actually increases by 0.26. So trying to keep this car as low as possible. It's already high enough, as you can tell. You know, do what you can to get it as low as possible, is what I'm saying. It's got the anti-roll bars, both race in the front and the rear. Like I said, there is a roll cage. If you try to run it without the roll cage, you're gonna go up to an S2. Okay, and this thing is as light as possible. We're saving close to 500 US pounds on that. Don't know where it's saving, but it's saving. Okay, so you got race on all three of those. Stock exhaust, stock cams and valves, race valves, stock pistons, stock twin turbo, stock intercooler, race oil and cooling, and a race flywheel. Now let me show you guys the tune. You guys are more than welcome to grab a pen and paper. I'll pause each one so you can write down the numbers. For you guys metric, yeah, just take these down all the way down to I think it's 1.8 or whatever it is, 0.8. I don't remember what it is, but yeah, so as low as you can go on there. Here's my my gearing. It's completely stock. I haven't even touched it, so it's all up to you. You know, I think the funnel drive was the only thing I've done to this thing, so it's good as is. So why fix it if it's not broke? But anyways, alignment is negative, and then in, and then out, and then 7.0. So this right here is for you to turn harder. You can keep moving it inwards more. I'd say max of 1.3 before you start having trouble driving it. It'll be very twitchy in the straights. Anti-roll bars is 17.9 and 19.9. Alright, and springs is on the soft side. I did 600 and 500, so usually this is 536, but I decided to change it up and go even softer. And then it is low as you can go is 5 inches off the ground. And then dampening is 10, 9, 6, 4. So a little softer for the rear. There is no downforce to worry about. And braking, I did 50 and 130. Like I said, you can change that if you want to. No big deal. Okay. And then differential, run this number. Absolutely run this number. All right. 21% in 100. You will see a huge change in the handling of your rear-wheel drive if you run these numbers. So this is huge, very important. So there you have it. There's the tune. Like I said, I haven't taken this on any race. I don't know what it could do. It's got stock gearing, and I can tell it's fine. You know, maybe you could touch up the gearing a little bit. I mean, that is up to you. So, let's get right into it. I don't know what place I'm gonna get in, but I'm gonna push it. You know, we'll see what happens. Now this is on. We'll look at the difficulty what I'm running on. Those lights are just weird when they just pop down like that. I could say that would probably mess with your aerodynamics. Just gonna say it. But yeah, so we're on highly skilled, and yeah, so that's what we're gonna do. But I think those lights would hinder your streamline. Look how smooth that is. It has a little trouble catching up until it gets right about there. And everybody slows down here. Like fourth gear could go out a little bit more. I would say that. That's one thing that could be changed. Just make it a little longer. Kind of twitching it right now. So there is room for improvement by far. I mean, you could go S2, you know, 901, you know, plus class, get some more power pushing out of this. And you would be fine with the tune. You know, like I said, I mean, the gearing is stock, so you would just have to mess with the gearing. But the tune itself should be solid. You won't have to really do much. Man, this thing turns. I really gotta watch it. But we're able to get, you know, up there. And there's that car, so nice. Took a little while to get first place, but we did it. We did it in 1 minute and 44 seconds. Yeah, pretty darn good. I mean, look at that thing. Space aged. Rocket ship. UFO. Super exotic. Yeah, love it. Oh, hey, we made 100,000. Sweet. Oh. And there you have it. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed my video. If you did, definitely hit that like button. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Stay speedy, my friends.